Hi guys, welcome back to Jinx's Tarot. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing well. Today I wanted to do something a little different for my readings. I wanted to start doing readings for each of the zodiac signs, and just provide them with, just like a reading for their week ahead of what their love life, finances, and just the main energy of what they are going to be focusing on throughout the week is going to be. And today we are working on Aquarius. So if you're an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, then this reading is for you. Also, I don't know which planet is supposed to be for finances. So if you're an Aquarius, and is it Jupiter or whatever? I don't know. Leave a message. Leave a comment, sis. But anyways, we're doing Aquarius today. And let me give you a whole spiel on how I have this set up. So the first set of cards is going to be the energy that you're primarily focusing on throughout the week. And this might actually influence the other spreads. So for the other spreads, you have this deck right here, and this one is going to be focused on your finances. And then the third deck is going to be your love life. So yeah, let's get into this reading. So I wrote dice for you guys. You guys received 4, so you guys might be seeing a lot of 4, 4, 4. And then for the astrology dice, you guys got, I want to say this is Virgo. So you guys might be dealing with a Virgo. You guys might be taking on a very Virgo-like energy, but that's what I got for the dice. For the tarot, so I'm going to start off with the top. So the overall energy for your week ahead is the Hangman. And the 2 clarity cards that you guys received was the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I'm getting that things are not moving exactly how you want them to move, whether that is in your finances with this Pentacles card or your love life. But I see that you are moving with it rather than fighting it. The Hangman is all about surrendering and letting go. So I get the energy of you just really not fighting the things that don't work out and just moving with the things that do. And that could connect to your love life as well as your finances. So for your finances for this spread right here, I'm getting that you're on a mission to achieve something. You guys, for the main energy, you guys received the Judgment, which let me show. And then for the 2 clarity cards, you guys received Ace of Wands, which is a very action-oriented, very creative card. This card suggests that you are getting new ideas, new messages, new ways of thinking, new adventures you want to kind of pursue. And then for the 3rd clarity card that you received, or the 2nd clarity card that you received, was the Queen of Pentacles, or Supervisor's Ant. I don't understand these names in this deck, but I like it. But you guys got the Queen of Pentacles. And I'm getting the energy of you with the Judgment card being your main energy. I get the energy of my throat is so dry, sis. You primarily you getting these new ideas and desires to take action towards certain things, but you are only taking action on those things if it leads you to this Queen of Pentacles energy, where you can nurture the idea, really pour into it so that it can be successful and blossom into something that is going to be useful for you. Yeah, that's what I'm primarily getting for your finances. I'm getting that you are really thinking before you take action towards what you want, which is really beautiful and smart, because sis, you could be like somebody's signs, no shade, and just take action and it not work out. So you being in an energy of let me make sure that you know, this is what is going to be useful and serve me is awesome. Especially since I do see with the other cards that there are things that aren't working out for you, that you are just moving with and letting go. And so I could totally understand why you are trying to be like, let me make sure that whatever I pursue is going to be something that sticks. So for your finances, or not finances, your love life, you guys received the Four of Swords as the main energy throughout the overall energy. I get an energy of you kind of being single, if we're being honest. The Four of Swords talks about meditation, rest, relaxation, and you guys, if you are in a relationship, you could be just relaxing, like it's nothing major going on within the connection. Uh-oh. And there's my dog getting up to leave. 1 minute. Alright, Poopy. You leaving? Say, hell yeah. Get me out of here. Are you not going? Bruh. You're extra. I'm gonna just say that. I still love you though. My dog will literally get up to go to the door, but like when I go to open it, she's like, never mind, I changed my mind, I'm gonna lay back down. Like, bruh. Anyways, so you guys got the Four of Swords, which talks about the relaxation, meditation, recuperation, really. Just nothing major is going on within the connection. However, I get it. When I said that I get an energy of you being single, it's because of the two clarity cards that you guys received, which was the High Priestess the High Priestess in reverse. And when it talks about the High Priestess in reverse, it's about like being withdrawn, not really speaking. It does indicate like hidden agendas, secrets. However, I'm getting a more like just withdrawn, silence kind of energy from this. I ended up ordering what is it? Food, and sis, it's on its way. Sorry, but for the last clarity card that you guys received was the Page of Swords, which talks about kind of like all talk, no action. And I get like you guys, if you guys are in a connection, that you guys aren't really like both of the people within the connection aren't really trying to take any actions towards like fixing that silence, fixing that withdrawal or distance from each other. Just because you guys are both in a very relaxed kind of energy, like nothing is wrong. I don't feel like anything is wrong, but you know, this is a general reading, keep in mind. So anyways, that is what I got for your guys' overall read. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send a DM and we'll book an appointment. Other than that, I will see you next week. Bye, guys. Hi guys, welcome back to Jinx's Tarot. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing well. I wanted to do something a little different for the girls, for the dolls. And I wanted to start doing like astrology readings for the zodiac signs. And today we are doing Libra. So if you are a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or wherever that whatever that one planet is that focuses on finances, I think it's Saturn or Jupiter. Either way, if you are a Libra Henny, this reading is for you. We will be going over what the main energy of the week is for you, as well as what finances, as well as what your love life is looking like. So this set of cards up here is going to be just the energy throughout the week that you're kind of going to be in. This set of cards are going to be about your finances, and then the third deck is your love life. So let's get into it. Before I start reading the cards, I did roll dice for you guys, and you guys got Taurus, the sign of Taurus for the astrology dice, and then for the numbers, I want to say this is 9. So if you're seeing a lot of 999 or just nines. You know, that could just be clarity. I don't fully remember what nines mean. I mean, when I think of nines, I think that like they are literally one number away from completion. So like I get an energy of you possibly working towards something and it almost being done. But anyways, let's get into the tarot. I need water. Next, you know what? I'll do it later. So for the main energy throughout the overall week, I am getting that you are in the Chariot position, which is all about like movement, fast-paced kind of energy. And the two clarity cards that you guys received was the Ace of Cups in reverse, as well as the Hierophant upright. And I get an energy of you, one, taking care of yourself, because the Ace of Cups does talk about self-care, as well as your intuition. It does also talk about repressed emotions, but I'm getting that since the Chariot is the main energy for you, that you might just be moving so fast that you don't really get the chance to really check in with yourself. But I do get the energy with this Hierophant as your second clarity card, as you taking very like practical, traditional approaches towards whatever you are working towards, whether that is work or a relationship. But yeah, so for your finances, you guys got the Eight of Wands, which to me is, what number is that? 5 is if the I is in front of I'm so bad at Roman numerals. If the eyes are in front of the V, does that mean it's you add? Because if so, that's 8, and this is also 8 of Wands. It's very similar energy, which is why I went off on that little tangent. But you guys got the 8 of Wands or 8 of Wires in this deck, and it talks about like fast movement, fast pace, change. I also get a sense of like you multitasking a lot of things at work, whether that is like mini projects or just you just have a lot of stuff on your plate. But the two clarity cards that you guys received was the is this Cups or is this, let me check. This is Cups. Okay. King of Cups, King of Vials, and he is a very balanced and emotional, very logical and emotional person, but like I would say his logical side is more what is like taking charge, which is very smart when it comes down to, you know, finances. The second clarity card that you guys received was the Priestess in reverse, which talks about being withdrawn, silent, silent. There are some secrets. What else? Also, like a little bit of a disconnection from your intuition. But I get that like because you are focusing on so many things, I get the chance to really chime into your intuition. What else? Yeah, I get an energy of you really being in like a logical headspace with this. I know this is a Cups card, but like it's a king, and kings usually move more off of what is logical versus what feels right. And the High Priestess is like, it's your intuition, it's what feels right. So you might not be really in an energy of you making choices that are based off of what feels right versus what you think is logically right. So that is what I'm getting. That is what I'm getting for your finances, girl. For your love life, I get that. I get a very strong energy of you being single. I get a very strong energy of you getting new downloads or ideas of how you view love, or how how you view love, how you view yourself in a connection, or how you view a certain connection. Because you guys got the King of Swords, which talks about like mental clarity, The swords are all about thinking, your way of thinking. The kings are always thinking of like what ways to best serve them in a logical way, in a very practical way. This card also talks about like authority. I already said mental clarity. The two cards that you also received was the Ace of Swords, which really just highlights the King of Swords to me, because this card does talk about mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, but like highlighting the mental clarity for this card. And then for the third card, you guys got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And I primarily got that you guys are single from this card on top of these two. Literally, my camera just died at the last card. It's fine. It's cool. Thanks, Mercury retrograde. But you guys got the Queen of Pentacles, which made me believe that you guys are kind of focusing on yourselves, that you guys have your own things kind of going on. And just the fact that, okay, it's loud. So the fact that you do have other things going on with your work, and clearly you are trying to make steady strides towards something. The Queen of Pentacles also talks about like self-care, and it also does indicate some work conflict, some at-home conflict. So relationships may not be something that you are focusing on. If it is, though, I do see that you are in a position where you are having like different types of like breakthroughs or downloads about how you view connections, how you see yourself in connections, but I don't really get a real relationship vibe with someone else from this spread. But that's what I got for your guys' week ahead. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send a DM and we'll book an appointment. Other than that, I'll see you next week. Hi guys, welcome back to Jinx's Tarot. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I wanted to do something a little different for my page. I wanted to start doing astrology reads, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I will say that this is for Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I think there's another planet that's supposed to do with finances, whether that is Jupiter or Saturn or whatever. If you got Gemini in that, this reading is for you. This reading is supposed to be intended for your week ahead, and it kind of just touches on everything, I think, of just what the energy that you are going to be in, which is this spread. And then the third spread is like what your finances are gonna look like, or what's happening in work for you. And then the third deck is your love life. So yeah, so before we get into the read, I did roll dice for you guys, and you guys rolled Cancer. And then for the numbers, you guys rolled 5, and one of the cards you guys got was 5, so makes sense. So for the tarot, the energy that you will kind of be in or taking on is the Emperor, which is also the sign of Aries. All right, well, there's my dog going. The Emperor. And I get you being in this energy just so that you don't overextend yourself to the point of like being burnt out or dissatisfied. Is dissatisfied a word? Yes, it is. Because the two clarity cards that you guys received was the Four of Swords in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse. And so I get the energy of you not wanting to overextend too much. Like I get an energy of you finally being able to be in a more like stable, consistent energy with yourself. And you don't want to lose that. And that's not a bad energy to be in, sis, honestly. But yeah, it's causing you to kind of like not pour too much into situations to the point to where you're feeling burnt out or exhausted, or like it's leading you to feel a little like you're withdrawing from certain situations and certain things, which isn't bad at all. Like, I'm all about preserving yourself and preserving your energy, so especially if you know what you bring, honey. So anyways, for your finances, you guys got the Hierophant as the main energy for your finances. From this card, I get an energy of like, because the card does talk about like tradition and conforming. I get that you have a job that is requiring you to conform, which can be a little like, Four of Swords in reverse, a little exhausting, a little like I'm burnt out, because you kind of have to put up a mask. Not saying that you're being fake or anything, but you know, you got to do what you need to do for that bag. But with the Hierophant, I do with this deck in particularly, I get a bit of Tower energy. Fives also do represent a little bit of conflict, so I get that this mask might not be something that you're super comfortable with. There's also a Tower in the back, which also gives a bit of Tower energy, so things might feel a little chaotic, especially if this is a new job and you're just like, you know, learning the ropes of everything. But that's heightened by the fact that you guys, for one of the clarity cards that you got was the High Priestess in reverse, which talks about being secretive, hidden agendas, kind of being withdrawn and silent, which again isn't a bad energy to be in, especially if you're working at a new place. You know, you kind of have to feel the environment out. However, for these second clarity card that you guys received, you got the Ace of Cups, which talks about like, you know, new relationships. So you could develop a new work relationship with someone or a few people. But I also just get an energy of you like not being mad at this job, like you actually being kind of comfortable with, you know, what's going on. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for your finances. For your love life, I get that you could have been, you know, a little hurt in the past. You know, somebody has broken my poor Gemini's heart. Because you guys got the Two of Wands, which just talks about like future planning, discovering new things, big highlight on future planning for me, personally. And then the two clarity cards that you guys got was the Five of Cups, which fives talk about conflict, sometimes change, and then you guys also got the Three of Swords, which talks about grief, sorrow, pain. And so I get the fact that you guys are also in the energy of the Emperor. The food is finished. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I'm getting that you guys are in the process of just trying to make smarter decisions when it comes down to your connections, which isn't a bad thing, but I do see that you are moving from a place of like hurt, or hurt in the past, and I can't really tell if you fully recovered from it. I mean, if you're out on the prowl and or in the energy of discovering and making smarter decisions towards relationships, I can see that being a more healed and evolved energy. But as this being your two clarity cards, I see that you were like making certain decisions or planning a certain way because you have experienced a certain level of pain, or disappointment within a certain connection. So yeah, that's what I got for your guys' week ahead. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send a DM and we'll book an appointment. Other than that, I will see you guys next week. Bye.